बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। रब्बि श्रह ली सदरी वयस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। रब्बि ज़िदनी इल्मा। Students, today we will learn about the scientific methods of investigation. We have here 6 steps for these investigation. Number 1, asking a question. Number 2, forming a hypothesis. 3, testing a hypothesis. 4, analyzing results. 5, drawing conclusion. And 6, communicating results. Number 1, we have asking a question. Students, the first step in scientific investigation is to ask question. Thoughtful question come from a diligent observation using all the 5 senses. Observations lead to questions such as why, when, how, what, where, and many more. For example, how does calcium deficiency in body affect our health, and which type of fertilizer is best for the plant, and many more questions. The questions of why, when, how, and what make the investigation start. Next step is forming a hypothesis. After collecting data, a statement is formulated. This statement is called a hypothesis. The formation of hypothesis is the second step in the scientific method of investigation. A hypothesis may be a guess or prediction of a question. For example, if we have a question which type of fertilizer is best for plants, then we will make some more predictions and guess that sunlight is necessary for plants or not, water is necessary for plants or not, which thing is plant need to grow faster, either it's water or it's sunlight or both of them. For this purpose, we will go to next step, which is testing a hypothesis. For this purpose, a sense of experiment is carried out. Sometimes depends on the nature of investigation. It is not possible carry out an experiment in such cases. The hypothesis is tested by making detailed observations. For our example which we are following, now we will test our hypothesis by growing a plant. Take some soil and sow some seeds and wait and watch which type of plant growth is. Next type is analyzing results. Students, data is collected after the completion of the experiment. In the next step, data is analyzed and that results are presented in the form of a graph and tables. For our plant observation, now we will analyze by taking 3 plants and give them different types of fertilizers, and now we will start to check which plant growth is most than other plants and what things depend for its growth. At last we will draw conclusions. The results of experiment may or may not support the hypothesis. If the results support the hypothesis, it means our investigation is on the right track and we need to perform more experiments to verify our results. Now the hypothesis becomes a theory. Students, at last step When we collect conclusion, we can check our conclusion is on the right path. The plant A, which has strong fertilizer and sunlight and water, is grow more stronger. For communicating result, after successful experimentation, the results are shared with everyone is in written form. Other scientists may carry out the same study, or they may arise other questions as well. If the theory is tested again and again and the results are the same every time, it becomes a scientific law. As you can see, the plant A with more sunlight and water and the more stronger fertilizer grows more stronger. So this will make a theory, scientific law. Okay students, hope you will learn all the scientific investigations, all the methods and all the steps. Inshallah, we will meet in our next lecture. Till then, take care of yourself and Allah Hafiz.